I share all of this with you guys because I was in your guys' shoes. I'm nothing special, I promise you that. I just became passionate about helping people. I knew that I knew since I was a child that I like to help people. I went to school, got a recreation and parks management degree because at 18 they told me I needed to figure out what I wanted to do. So I tried to figure out a degree that was somewhat helping people. And so I got into that, and I soon realized that there's no money in Parks and Rec. I love Parks and Rec, but there ain't no money in it. And so I knew I was destined for more, or to actually be able to impact people another way. And I thank God that my resume sucked because it led me to Family First Life. That's what the cool part is we don't need to be some special person. Our resume can suck, no one can call us back, and we can make this opportunity work for us. And so every time you get that weird thought in your brain, like, I don't want to do this all, or whatever hesitation that you get with whatever part of this business, I promise you on the other side of that is success. Picking up the phone and calling somebody. Oh, man, I don't know what he's going to say, what he's going to do. Like, I heard it a couple weeks ago with Sean Mike, and it just hit so different. He was like, we all are so worried about what other people think of us. That's what it's just how we are bred. The society is, right? And so when we're dialing the phone, we're so damn worried about what's going to happen. What are they going to say? Are they going to hang up on me? Are they going to answer? Is this going to go well? If we would not care what they thought or how the situation would go, you would book a lot more appointments. You would make a lot more sales. So just hit that button. Just hit the button. That's all you got to do. And I booked more appointments off the third dial than I've ever done the first or second dial in 2.5 years. So just, you got to get over these different things. And I get it. I was all in your guys' shoes. And that's what's cool is as you progress through this business, you look back and you laugh at something, and then it's just a part of the story. It's just a part of the story. Like, I tell everybody that the first 4 months of this business were horrible for me. I was spinning the wheels the whole 9 yards. And at that time, it felt like the world was ending. I couldn't do anything right. So I get it, but hindsight is a part of the story that you get to share with people later on. You just gotta keep going. And you can make a joke out of it, or whatever it is. But that's just a little bit about me, guys. We can talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. But I just wanted to make that very clear that I've been in your shoes before, and I'm no different than you, other than I didn't quit, and I started to talk to more people. That's really like all you have to do is not quit and talk to more people. This is a communication business. The better communicator you become, the better agent you become, the better agency owner you become. Like, on the other side of me thinking John was so busy, now we're here in Atlanta. Now my guys are meeting people they never would have met before. They're getting to see John in action and explain different things. Like, no one has ever taught us to look at how many appointments are booked versus issued pay numbers. Like, that's so crucial to me, and I've been going 2.5 years without ever thinking about that at all. Because trying to tell a guy who writes 6,000 that he's no different than the guy writing 40 is really hard to just say. But if you can put a number on it, numbers don't lie. So now we have something that we can immediately implement into our business and apply, and this, I imagine, is going to increase sales. So that's just a little bit about me. We can talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. I'm just honored and blessed to be here with you all, and I don't ever take any of these things lightly. I put my heart into it, and once I get fired up, I start going. You guys can't tell, because I love what we do. And it's not that I love selling life insurance. I just love helping people, and I've been on both sides of the spectrum. And I think that, like, if you've never really had an emotional experience with life insurance, it's hard to sell life insurance if you don't really care about people. Because you have to care about people to be able to actually sell life insurance. Now, if you've had a story or an instance with life insurance, now you have everything in the world to share with your clients. Like, my grandma died with no life insurance, and we're putting money in, And it was a year before I got here at Family First Life. 2 of my first 3 death claims at Family First Life were my grandpa and my stepdad. So if I wouldn't have joined Family First Life, his dad would have died without any life insurance. But he got paid. That's what's cool to me, right? And I share those stories with people because it's impactful, right? And so if you don't have a story, use that story. Use other people's story. Willis has a hell of a story that he utilizes in the home every time. And I won't share his story because you guys need to get out of your comfort zone and ask him and introduce yourself. I'm not going to tell you his story. Go find out his story. But the dude writes $50K like every single month. So he tells his story and people feel that. Now it's not actually selling, it's helping. And if you take that approach to your sales, it changes the whole ball game. But that's just a little bit about me.
You don't have no problems talking, huh?
No, I'm telling you, once you get me going, I'll go.
Hey, most of us are that way.